Hi, I'm Peter Schrammer. I'm a graduate here at Codespace Academy in Malaga, and today I'm presenting the application that I wrote as final project. A few words about myself. I'm a former programmer. I've worked as a Java developer between 2000 and 2003. Afterwards, I've been working as a senior technical support engineer in Oracle from 2006 to 2018, where I mainly was in charge of resolving technical problems and supporting customers in their problems. Afterwards, I've decided to look for further challenges because my work at Oracle was coming to an end, and around October of 2017 I came across of a video about React, and this inspired me to learn React. The problem was that although I had experience, I needed a platform to promote myself. That's why I started at Codespace in March of 2018. And now in September of 2018, I'm finishing the bootcamp. And the technologies I learned are related to web development, full stack JavaScript. It was HTML, CSS, JavaScript, PHP, and databases. So as final project, I've decided to write a little social network which has flat and property renting as the topic, because based on my private experience, I've seen that there are many portals where you can rent flats, but it's missing social components like likes, comments, and other features. That's why I decided to write such a network. And because there wasn't a lot of time to finish it, I've done a few things that I'm going to demonstrate now, which is user registration, user profile addition, creation of announcements, edit of announcements, and also commenting, liking, bookmarking, and discarding announcements. And afterwards, I'm going to add further features such as paying for announcements and overall improvements of code. So now I'm going to present the application. This is the home page, the start page, the landing page. It's requiring registration. I don't have anything public without register. It's a little like Facebook, where in order to use it, you have to register yourself. This is also because I want to make sure that everybody knows who he's dealing with, to avoid fraud. So I'm going to create a user now. And the problem is that the account already exists, so I'm going to write here johnj@gmail.com. Now I'm logged in. This is the home page. You can call it also a dashboard, where you have a list of all announcements that have been uploaded, that have been created by users. You can scroll through it. So each announcement consists in pictures. You've got a little light box to see details of the pictures, and some first information, the price, the payment period, and the likes and views of this announcement, and some first important data and text. If you want to get more information, you have to click on the Show Details button. And this is also the way I can track the views here. So as you can see, John J was a new user. And after he clicked on I to see details, the views have increased. So in further details, I can see features like if the announcement has a balcony, air conditioning, and so on. I can see a map of the location, and it's a Google map. You can use also Street View here. Per default, I'm showing where it's located, the city and the street. The street number and the big code are hidden. If the user decides to display it, it's going to be displayed here, and also a little pin dropped on the map. You can see who has created it. You can see a profile picture. And now I can, for example, like this flat. And it's here marked as liked. I can later go to liked and see all the flats that I liked. But imagine that I not only want to like a flat, I want to keep an eye on it. That's why I can also bookmark a flat, and I can also remove this. So now I'm seeing liked announcements. I click on this and it disappears from here, and it's still in bookmarks. If I go here to bookmarked, I can see it. If there's an announcement that doesn't interest me, for example, because now I'm in Spain and this here is from Germany, then I can simply say mark it as irrelevant. I click on it and then it disappears here from the list. I can still find it when I go to irrelevant, so it's not deleting, it's just saying I don't want to see these because they don't interest me. I'm now at the page where I can update the profile. I can edit everything that I posted here, including the password, and I also choose a profile picture, which I'm going to do now. So now it's uploaded. As a platform for pictures, I'm using Cloudinary, which is a cloud service. And this consists in storing profile pictures and also the pictures that are related to announcements. So right now I have changed the profile picture. If I go back to the announcement list and want to comment on one, I see that here my profile picture has been updated, and I can, for example, ask meaningful question like for example, hi, when can I move in? So other users are going to be able to see these comments and also comment on this or simply add their comments. If I'm not happy with what I've wrote, I can simply remove it. And I'm going to demonstrate now how we can create announcements. There's an entry here on the site nav, new announcement. Here I can, for example, select a country, and then there is a field which comes populated, managed by Google. I can write an address and it's going to complete it. So this is an address in London, Loughborough Road, Hopton House, and it finds also the big code and shows me the location on a Google map. I can say on this page that I want that the details as street number and big code are going to be shown or published or not. So here in this case I'm going to say yes. If there's somebody who doesn't want to publish their sensitive data, they're not obliged to do it. Next, on the next page, I have to select the property type, which is going to be a flat. And also I can choose from when it's going to be available, which is here the 31st of October of 2018. EPC rating, on this real data here, there wasn't any information about this. I'm going to invent one. Solar orientation as well. By the way, I've got here checking of required fields. So for example, solar orientation isn't required, but furnishing types is. So I can say, for example, it's the rooms and kitchen are furnished. Number of bedrooms, 3. Number of bathrooms, 2. Surface, this wasn't given in the original announcement. I'm going to invent also here something not too big. Total surface and usable net surface. And I can also say that it's actually on a ground floor, and I've got a little type here for this. Instead of flat, I will say ground floor. And here I can indicate floor 0 of, for example, 2. If I know the construction year, I can enter it here as well, like for example 1960. And if the building or flat has been recently renovated, I can enter this as well. On the next page, I'm going to enter the rent, currency, and say that I'm going to pay per month. Deposit, here it's 1 rent. And I can also define if there are any additional costs available or not. Let's say £25 per month. On the next page, I can indicate general features of the announcement. If students are accepted, pets, smokers, and whatever. I can say, for example, it's got a balcony, a fridge, a stove, a TV, and a garage here. So I'm going to invent something. So beautiful flat in London. Short description. This is what you saw on the home page. The description that's going to always be visible to the customers, even if they don't click on the eye to view more details. So simply short description, and here long description. You can write whatever you want. These are text area fields, which means you're not limited to any size. So after creating a new announcement, I'm being redirected to what is called My Announcements. On this page, I'm able to see everything that I've created. And also here and only here, I can say that I want to edit an announcement, to publish it, and to delete it. Per default, as soon as I create an announcement, it's not yet published. I have to click on publish it, and then if I go to the home page, I'm going to see it, and everybody else is going to see this flat as well. And it's this one, beautiful flat in London. Going back to my announcements, I can also edit an announcement, which takes over all the data that I wrote before, but now, for example, I can enter other figures and also choose other features and add some texts. After updating it, I'm also redirected to the My Announcements page. And last but not least, I'm also able to delete an announcement permanently. And it's going to delete everything that is related to it, which is likes, bookmarks, and also comments. And it's gone now. So the features that I'm going to add after the bootcamp finishes are, for example, the payment feature. Every user is going to have one free announcement, and for everything else they are going to pay. So also I don't want the users to delete their announcements, because, for example, if you rent a flat to somebody during 2 years, you want to rent it later, then it's not necessary to write the announcement once again. You just say, okay, unpublish it, you keep it like this during 2 years, and then you publish it again, and it's going to contain all the comments and likes and everything once again. So if somebody of the users has liked a flat and you decide to unpublish it, they are not going to see it in their likes view. What else? So the remaining topics for after the bootcamp are messaging. So users can message each other, and also search settings, so that a user can refine, for example, the city, or how many rooms they want to see, and so on. And the final step is the logout. And here I am at the landing page. So, thank you for your interest, thank you for your time, and I hope to see you during the hiring week.